Hello guys, today we're gonna talk about the SpideyParkour game that we've been working on with Gibbs for a while now. I know most of the people who subscribe to my channel is mainly interested in the Spider-Man parkour game rather than the animation stuff. And I know that you guys really want the link, you want to download it, you want to play it right now. So here's an update about the game. Gibbs recently removed a lot of the bugs, and he also added a racing mode. And he added these horizontal web shots that Spider-Man can climb and do horizontal stuff on it. There's some more animations to be added to it, but that's the kind of stuff that we've been working on. But I wanted to talk to you about the future of the game. As you know, this is a Spider-Man game, and Spider-Man comes with an IP, and it involves Marvel and Disney and all the top dogs. And because of that, as long as we keep it a fan project and we don't get any money to return from it, we can keep working on it. But as we grow older, time management becomes a huge thing, and we also have like different personal projects, and we also have like a full-time job, and we have to pick the things that can have some sort of a financial return at the end. This is super fun to do. We also like doing other fun projects as well, but we need to be working on something that will eventually have a return for us, because as long as this game has the Spider-Man IP, it's never going to have any return for us. So instead we thought we could do our own game, using what we've done so far, but moving away from the Spider-Man IP. So we want to have a game that has multiple different superhero archetypes, like Spider-Man, like Batman and other characters. So what we want to do right now is to turn the game we have into something that is not part of the Disney IPs or DC IPs. And if you've been keeping up with the channel, you may have seen some concept art for this. So this is Crowley. This is gonna be our, not Spider-Man, but he's going to be like mutated spider, and he's gonna have the typical kind of torso you would expect from a Spider-Man game, but on top of it some of the cool stuff we want to add in that's not typically in the other Spider-Man games. Manhole cover skating, and the horizontal webs, and the double web swing, and all of that. This is not Batman, but we're trying to capture the Arkham games feeling of like gliding and using the grapple hook. So that's gonna be the character for that. We also have plans for Hulk, Flash, Doctor Strange, and Superman, other characters like that. We also thought that it would make sense when we have all these characters to make like a racing game, because I really enjoy making traversal animations, and they will all have like a completely different traversal mechanic. We thought it would be fun. But there's also the reality that there's never been a third-person racing game, and we suspect that there might be a reason for that. If you look at racing games, none of them are really set up in the way that the superhero games are. So what we want to do right now is to make like a sandbox, add all these characters in, and then we're gonna try to figure out what would be the most fun to do. We could also end up doing something like a roguelite, where it will involve more combat mechanics. That could also be fun. And as you know, there's actually just two of us working on all of this. Gibbs is doing all the Unreal Engine stuff, and I'm doing all the animations. And recently, Gino helped us with some modeling. He modeled a really cool Green Goblin glider, and he modeled those devices that helps horizontal webs. But still, we have a very small team, and we all have other responsibilities, so we don't get to spend as much time on this as we want to. And about having a link so you can try the game. The problem with giving you guys the link is that we've done so much hard work on this thing. We put so many hours of like Gibbs putting all the mechanics in, and I've animated like so many things. And the second we give the link out, the build is gonna be dissected and everything is going to be taken out. The mechanics and the animations are just going to end up being used for other people's fan games. But we wanna use what we've done so far to make our own game. So it's gonna take time, and I'm sorry we can't give you a link. But your support and the attention this game got has really made us feel like we can actually make a really cool game. So thanks for that, thanks for the support and all the subscribes and likes and all of that. So we're now going in this new route where we're gonna do that. And as I said before, we also have other personal projects. There's also an animated TV show that I've been working on for a really long time, which is what I was talking about with doing a personal project that has an option of having like a financial return. I also would like to talk to you guys about that at some point. But about the game, this is what we're doing. We're turning into a superhero fantasy traversal racer roguelike maybe thing, and we'll keep you updated. And if you have any idea of what you think we could do with all these different superheroes in the same sandbox, if you have some cool ideas like what would be good to see in a game, please write it below, and I'm reading every single comment you guys send, so I would love to see what you guys think. Thanks for all the support and take care. Bye bye.